Hey everyone. So last Sunday I went on a ride up Highway 1 north of San Francisco, and it was going to be a really long ride. We're heading to Skaggs Spring Road, which is around Healdsburg and Stewart's Point, and so it was pretty much the first Skaggs ride up there since last year. And this other guy on Barf set it up, but he used my layout since I was planning on that ride last year. It was the end of the year type ride, but the weather got crappy, and so it was canceled. And so this guy, using my layout, which he asked for and I let him, formed a Skaggs ride for Sunday. And so I was able to get the day off, so I went. And when we got there, we met at the Starbucks on, they call it $10 because it's, where is it? It's Mount Tamalpais or something. And we met there with some of the local North Bay riders who usually ride up there all the time. So they were going to help us get to Skaggs through Highway 1. And everything was going well. We had a pretty good turnout. Ouch. Oh, shit. Where's my... So we had a pretty good turnout, and we had 3 guys who knew pretty much where they were going, and they were going to guide us over there. And so we make it through, Panoramic Highway all the way down to Stinson Beach, fine, without any problems and all that. From there we head up to Point Reyes, and once again it was fine getting all the way up there. Nobody had any problems, nobody got lost. And I can't find my damn Allen wrench. Ah, here it is. So we get all the way up to Bodega Bay, where we were going to fill up for gas before heading up all the way to Skaggs. We're going to detour through 116, I believe, up there, since if we were to take Highway 1 all the way up there, it would be too time consuming and we wouldn't have enough time to make it. So we get there, we fill up. While we're filling up, this guy and 4 guys show up, 4 riders. One of them pulls up next to where we were currently stationed, as everyone took their leaks and filled up the gas. He pulled off his helmet pretty quick, and he looked like he was here on a mission. He looked up and he goes, "Who's Johnny?" And in my head I was like, "You cannot be talking about me, because I do not know you." And the moment he said that, 5 of the riders in my group, 5 of which knew me by name, turned around and pointed, and I'm there going, "My name's Johnny, but I didn't set up this ride." And so everybody started laughing, because I guess I was shocked. So that was my initial reaction. And the guy goes, "Oh, well, the original poster, which we did not see at the beginning of the ride, came up and said, "Oh, the original guy, Jason, I believe that was his name, came down with a fever and he's not going to make it. He just wanted me to let you guys know." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I guess they were looking for me because of the fact that I was the original person who came out with the layout of the ride. And so I guess he on the forum, I told him on the forum that I was going to be there, so I guess he was the only person he really knew to contact. So I was like, "Oh, okay." And so this guy and his 3 other riding buddies says that they were trying to catch up to us and took another road down, and they actually crossed us on Highway 1 going the opposite direction. So I believe they turned back around and caught us here at Bodega Bay filling up. And so these 4 guys joined us because they were all planning to head up to Skaggs, and we're like, cool. And so now we're all set to go. I got my little scare over with and all that. This stranger coming up to me, knowing my name, and I don't know jack crap about him. But we finally hit the road again, and one of the 3 guys who were leading us, names were Joe, Earl, and Josh, who were leading us up there because they were part of the North Bay riders and all that. So they're pretty much used to the roads up here, at least most of it. However, they did say they didn't go up past Bodega Bay too far up. So now our next destination was Jenner, and when we get up to Jenner, we were supposed to detour into 116. So we do that. We're getting there. We're heading up this road, and as we're doing so, I forgot which one this goes into. Looks good. So we're on Highway 1. We're taking these turns, and Joe, Josh, and Earl, and another guy were a part of the first group. I don't know if we really ever broke it up into groups, but we called it the first group since they were a lot quicker and a lot more familiar with the road. And so, and so we were pretty much, at least me and a few other riders were about 7 or so turns behind. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but so we're coming through these roads, we're at a good pace and stuff, and all of a sudden I come up on this hill heading towards a right-hander, and as this right-hander comes up, you can see across the valley pretty much to the right-hander that would be coming up in about 30 seconds. So you initially have, let's see, how do I do this? Yeah, let's use this. Not sure if you guys can see this, but okay, if you're looking at it this way, and if we were to flip this part right here this way, to where if we're heading down to this U-turn, which was a lot tighter where Highway 1 was, into a downhill, so this would be higher and this side would be elevated as well. So we're coming down, I'm peeking over this hill into this right-hander, and like you would make a right-hander go downhill, make this U-turn, and then come back up the hill to another right-hander. So I'm coming over this hill, ready to make the right-hander. I can look over, this is like a valley, I can look over to the road over here, this right-hander, and I see an SUV